This is not the end all be all. You still have your whole life left. If you don't get accepted to this college, I promise you will go to a college and you will find your people. You just have to put yourself out there, believe in yourself, and you will be amazing. Hi, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about my journey and how I chose the college I decided. And please, you guys, learn from my mistakes. I applied to some Ivy Leagues and I really got rejected because I was encouraged by my teachers and peers because they thought I would get in, but I didn't. Spoiler alert. So basically, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to share the state that I live in, but I currently reside in New Jersey, and I've always wanted to go out of state because of opportunity, meeting new people. I know there are pros and cons, but I knew that if I were to go out of state, I would grow as a person and as an individual and a student. So I applied to a bunch of colleges out of state, but since I knew I was gonna be very hard to pay tuition, I applied to schools where I would literally videos of that saying, oh, if your parents make under this threshold, you can get free or free scholarship. So I applied to school that did exactly that. I feel like that was my biggest mistake because I'm competing with people who found the cure to cancer, and my SAT score was not it. So basically, I did my Common App application really early. I even knew what I got from my SAT, so I can choose whether to submit your score or not. I will review my score. I got a 1150. I didn't study, I did not prepare, but if you are watching this, you're a junior, sophomore, or freshman, please, I'm telling you, I'm begging you, please study if you care about it. Or if you want to go to school that really about SAT score. But yeah, I applied to a bunch of top schools, got rejected, and I'm so glad that my brother told me to apply to some schools in state, because if I didn't, I don't know. So I should probably give you some of my what are those things called again, my qualifications. So basically, I was a president of my volunteering club, I was a president of the environmental club, was in a lot of student ambassador, I perform poetry, I help out at school, I have good grades, I've always had honors in AP classes, and I thought that'd be enough, but it wasn't. But yeah, I don't know if it's important. That was my middle school valedictorian, considering it was 4 years ago, so I don't think that really matters. But I will be reading you the list of colleges I applied to, and the list is kind of mixed. So basically, some schools on this list I applied to before, after I submitted. Yeah. So I applied to Brown. My reasonings for applying to Brown was because it's in Rhode Island, and it's close to New Jersey. And if I were to get in, they have a good financial aid packet because my parents are I'm from a low income household. I applied to Vanderbilt. I don't know why I did that, even though it's 7 hours away or 8 hours away. And I know damn well my parents are not gonna allow me to go. Vanderbilt, Tufts. I had to literally sit and do a whole video for that, and I got rejected. Swarthmore, I did video for them. North Carolina, I got in. Yale, they rejected me. So basically, my whole thing with Yale was I basically applied to early action, and basically I did not know that if I was to apply to early action with them, I couldn't apply to early action with any of their schools. So basically, it was a contract that I did not know that I signed. So yeah, I got rejected. I was a little bit salty about that rejection because damn, the least you could have done is not take away my opportunity to apply early action to all of the schools. But yeah, Stanford, I don't know. I just applied. You never know, just when you just apply to a random school just because you want to see try your luck. Harvard, yeah, I got into Pittsburgh. Pennsylvania, rejected. Princeton, I literally had a whole interview, and she thought, I don't know what she thought, but damn, I had a whole interview. I really thought the interviewer was feeling my vibe, we're meshing, but I guess not. Stevens, they waitlisted me, then they rejected me, then they But like, oh, if you're still interested, I'm like, Boston University rejected, Western New England accepted, but it's like 20K per year, and you're low-key, I'm not gonna do this rank or prestige thing, but like, if you're an unknown university, I do not know why you're charging me the earth, because I cannot pay. If that is like 20 something K each year, like 80K, that's no, I can't afford that. I got into NJIT. I don't want to go there because my brother goes there. Rutgers, I got into Rutgers Newark, but New Brunswick waitlisted me. I got into Keene, but a full ride. Nah, not a full ride, but like tuition. Yeah. Northeastern rejected, Rochester rejected, University of Chicago rejected, Rowan accepted. It's like, I know, it's like I'm gonna show you guys a picture of my whatever it's called. Yeah, whatever it's called. Yeah, resume. Basically, I had a lot of stuff in my resume. I volunteered. I thought I did all the right. I focused, got A's and B's. I had a 4 point. I currently 4.1, but I had like a 4.4 at one point. But literally now, I'm so drained and tired. Like, I'm waiting for senior year to end. Like, please just end, and please end. But chose Keene because it's a good school. I want to go out of abroad for college. I mean, in the semester. And it's like, I should have applied to schools in different countries. My parents were like, no. See, don't let them stop you from doing which is best for you. But do more research. I feel like I was very unprepared. Like, I saw it as like a challenge, how many schools I could apply to the quickest or the fastest. And I probably got hella rejections because of my essay. I don't know if I want to show you guys my essay. I feel like it was like a typical like essay, personal statement. Maybe I could have wrote it about something else. Maybe that would have affected the results of this. But yeah, what's done is done. And I'm gonna be majoring in computational science and engineering. I keep switching back and forth from mechanical or computational science, but it is what it is. And I'm not passionate about anything. I just want to go to school, make money, and travel the world. I want a job where like I could just be anywhere in the world and just be able to work remote. Like, that's literally my dream. That's my goal. If I can get a job that pays really good and I could just travel, that would be so good, bro. That'd be amazing. But yeah, so my advice for anyone that is not a high senior is that, oh bro, best believe I cried when I saw, oh my goodness, when I told you, at first it felt unreal because like the acceptance letters were coming in, then after the acceptance it was back-to-back rejections, left, right, center. I was like, no, it's fine. The school, at least one school that can give me a 4 hour accept me, then none of them. I was like, yeah, best believe I cried. I could even show you guys videos if you guys want. Yeah, I cried. That like one day I was like, I really wanted to go out of state. Oh my goodness. But you know what? I have come to terms with the fact that it's not the end of the world if I don't get the typical college experience. I'm just gonna commute. I did think about dorming, but I don't want to pay 10K per year to dorm. Might as well just like save myself the money and probably the stress. Yeah. But my advice to any underclassmen is that honestly, it's not the end of the world if you don't get into the college or the school or university that you thought you wanted to get into. And honestly, just believe in yourself. Like, don't let people get into your head. I wish I applied to schools that I thought I would be able to get into, like that were like maybe even in Pennsylvania, close by, or even farther. I felt pressured because my brother kept saying, oh, you're gonna get debt, you're gonna get loans. So which is why I applied to like schools that I knew that gave out full rides, schools that were like 1% chance or like 1 to 5% chance of even getting admitted. So I'd say believe in yourself. Definitely think about like how your decisions is gonna affect you financially, whether you want to have like debt in the near future. Low-key, this whole week I've just been going on TikTok and just looking at people and like the debt that they have, just to make myself feel better. Just to tell myself, you know what, I'm staying in state and I'm doing the right thing, because I'm not gonna have that much debt since I have 100% tuition my first 2 years, and 50% tuition off my last 3 years since I'm doing a master's program. And I have an associate. Oh my, I keep forgetting to tell you guys all my stats, but I have an associate's degree. So it's like, damn, it's like but like, yeah. So don't be afraid to just like, don't be quick to make a decision. Just like wait. So I feel like you're gonna figure everything in time, and if it doesn't work out, it didn't work out for a reason. And what you think might be the biggest mistake or like the worst thing that could ever happen might just have been the best things. Like it could just save you from something else. Like I just keep telling myself, if you feel like me and you feel like, oh, you didn't really like get into the school that you wanted to, just feel like you're unsure, just calm down, breathe in and breathe out. Just like listen to yourself. Like, what do you want? Just not as your life. Like the decisions you make right now are gonna affect you and you only. So think carefully, have fun, and if you need to cry and break down. I promise you, it will make you feel better. It made me feel better. But low-key, I might just post my reaction videos of myself finding out my rejections and crying. No, I'm not. It's like I've never really thought about myself crying on the internet. But if it makes someone feel better and if they can relate, yeah, I'll do it. What other advice do I have for my underclassmen? You figure it out. I feel like everyone's journey is different, and it might take others a faster time to figure things out. It might take you a longer time to figure things out. Just, at the end of the day, it's just, this is not the end all be all. You still have your whole life left. If you don't get accepted to this college, I promise you, you will go to a college and you will find your people. You just have to put yourself out there, believe in yourself, and you will be amazing. That's what I keep telling myself. So yeah, I hope my advice is helpful. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think I should have at least, one of these colleges should have at least accepted me? But yeah, have a good day. Bye. I still don't know what to call people who watch my videos. It's not like people be like Court Treasy, I watch her videos, calls her followers, not her followers, but her subscribers Treasies. But yeah, we're gonna figure this out later. Bye bye.